So hello everyone, welcome to this week's YouTube tutorial. Well, in fact, it's not really a tutorial, it's more of a public service announcement. For those of you who are new here, my name is Mike INGLEDEW, and I'm all about making you successful with your integrated product support strategies, whether that's identifying the right standards or specifications, the right software for your project, or just developing your skills around integrated product support. So this week, and again, I've been quiet, but just purely I'm just too busy at the moment, and I am too busy, is that I've got a couple of events that I'm going to, and I'm going to mention those now, so then you can decide whether you want to come along. So the first event that I'm going to over in the States in April is the Raytheon User Forum, and I'm already booked, all ready to go, and you know, COVID dependent, etc. I'm hoping to be there for the full week. I'll put all of the links to these events down below so that you can decide whether it's an event for you and decide whether it's something that you want to come along to. So I'm going to be there for the full week over in Tucson. Never been before, really looking forward to it. And I'm actually doing a few presentations at that event. One is I'm going to be looking at the digital twin, digital thread. What does it mean? And what do we actually gain from this? So that's one of the things I'm looking at. I'm going to be looking at the role of the modern technical publication within the realm of the S-series specifications, and how all of these data domains are going to talk to each other or are planned to talk to each other. And then the other presentation I'm doing, which I'm really looking forward to because it's quite timely and it's quite appropriate, is collaboration in product definition. So I'm looking at how I use tools, commercial off-the-shelf tools, to define lots of things. For example, for our S1000D projects, how do we define our SNSs, work with BRDPs, create our DMRLs, create our BR docs? You know, how do we get input from lots of different data domains into our product definition? And I'm going to look at how I use Mind Manager with the IPS toolkit that we've developed to support projects that are having to work in a collaborative way. And not only that, is that how do we then use things like Mind Manager to do requirements gathering for our software, for our S1000D software, which is something that I've done recently. And something else that we've developed for the IPS toolkit is a functionality map for IETPs. So, you know, much more in detail than the S1000D functionality matrix. It actually looks at more practical things and technical capabilities as well, well beyond what the functionality matrix does. So that's the first event that I'll be going to, and I'm really looking forward to it. The second one is I will be going, after saying a few weeks ago that I wasn't too sure whether I would go, but I've had conversations with a lot of the vendors in the market, and I will be going to the S1000D User Forum. Now, the User Forum this year is part of the ATA forum, or conference if you like, and I've been a few times, and they're pretty decent events to go to, and the guys at ATA have kindly asked me to come along and cover it from a media perspective as well, so I can take some photos, do some vlogs, blogs, put some stuff on YouTube and that kind of stuff, share with you what I learned. And so again, I'm quite looking forward to that. And I will be also presenting at that conference, and I proposed a kind of an iteration of what I'm doing at the Raytheon conference on how do we do collaborative product requirements capturing. And you know, but I'm actually going to put some real life examples in there of how I've worked with a couple of my customers right now on how do we, you know, we've got procurement, we've got engineering, we've got training, we've got tech pubs, we've got how do we get everybody's input into what we need from our technical publications, from our software, etc. So I'm going to be talking about that and how I used Mind Manager with online collaboration tools and some predefined templates that actually sped up the process for some customers, that we could then capture all comments from all of these data domains on what we need for our product, well before we get to actually buying CSDBs or identifying ITP solutions and those kind of things. So there is a discount code that ATA has given me. So if you want to come along as a delegate, it only works for delegates, unfortunately, I'll put it down below right now, and I'll put it in the comments so that you can copy and paste it as well. They've given 10% off of delegate rates if you use the code that has been assigned to me. So if you want to come and meet and have a coffee, have a chat, and discuss your IPS strategies or your S1000D challenges, I will be there and more than happy to sit and have a conversation with you. Those of you who have sent in lots of questions, I've had loads of questions over the last couple of weeks, and I've been really slow in responding. That's just purely because I've got so much going on. I'm going to do my very, very, very best to get you some answers over the next week or so. So yeah, if you're going to come to any of those events, there are a couple of other events that are happening, certainly in Europe, that I'm currently penciled in to go to. One that is a closed event, a private product support event that I've been invited to go and speak at. So looking forward to that. So there you go. If you want to come and meet me, have a chat, have a coffee, or just tear my presentation apart, feel free to come and do so. Otherwise, stay safe, enjoy your weekend. If you're watching this on a Monday, look forward to your weekend. Speak soon.